Hello and welcome. I am Father Jack, and we're having another attempt at Microsoft Flight Simulator. It just, I don't know, just not working for me at the minute. I don't know why, but we shall soldier on and see how far we get this time with this. The main problem I'm having is with my wing stuff. I don't know, just people want to bloody play ball. Anyway, we're flying from EGNT, which is Newcastle, down to EGLL, which is Heathrow. About an hour's flight, something like that. So let's get cracking. Let's get some power to the Fenix A320. That battery 2 goes on. Near gears. Some wing lights on. Oh, wing's working today. That's good. So if you wouldn't mind hitting the subscribe button and the like button, it all helps me channel. Well, hopefully this flight should go okay with a bit of luck. Import from SimBrief. There we go. Start loading our aircraft.
Catering vehicles are on their way.
Good. So, let's get all this done. Put a dummy sport code in. Need that and that. Oh, Fenix are going to release a new version of this. I can't wait because that'll include a. Without we, it's down here. A new version, and that will include a flight radar, hopefully. Right, init page. Get in my way, get me way. Flight number. You go there, and I forgot the freaking cost index and all that malarkey. 30. And flying at 27,000. That'll do. 9 on reference, thank you. Flight plan. Part 25 again. What seems to part 25 from the town? Insert that. Arrive in 27 right. And that's by that one there. Insert that. Let's have a quick check. There's one there. insert that. One final check. Yep, that looks all hunky-dory. Constraints on. It's a QNH 1023. There we go. Initial altitude 8,000. That's where the first constraint is. Yes. Get rid of this bloody company message. Just the load sheet. So that's the catering all done. Very quiet Newcastle airport.
Boarding requested.
Damn right I want some boarding. There's a jetway. Or jet bridge, whatever people call them these days. So I don't need that anymore.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our flight. Please place your large bags into the overhead lockers, wheels first, and keep your small items under the seat in front of you. These include laptops, handbags, duty-free and loose items of clothing. If you are seated in an emergency exit row or a front row bulkhead seat, all of your items must be placed
Don't
into
know
an
who she's talking
overhead
to
locker.
because there's no passengers
Once
on
you
board.
have safely stowed your cabin bag, please take your seat.
Dear.
To help us ensure an on-time departure, we would kindly ask that you keep the aisle clear, enabling all remaining customers to board. Your seatbelt can now be fastened ready for departure. This is a no-smoking service. Thank you for observing this policy.
Passengers boarding starting.
Yep, there they come. Let's turn this down a bit. Small flight, only 130. Thought me pedals out. Relaxing. And that one. Oh. Did you hear that, folks? Sitting on the freaking floor. I've got pads for these things. Paint the pads. That's a bit better. Not perfect, but it'll do. Repacks. 15 already. Yeah, I'm knackered. So we're just waiting for the passengers now. So yeah, the Phoenix are releasing a new version of this sometime this year. And I hope I've read it right. But those who've bought the 320 variant, 319 and the 321 variant will get the new version free. So I'm hoping that's true, because I don't want to be forking out another 70 odd quid for a plane. So we'll have to wait. I don't know what time, what date it's getting released, but I know it's this year at some point. That plane's taking off. Oh. There's no lights.
Watch bags into the overhead lockers, wheels first, and keep your small items under the seat in front of you. These include laptops,
Why hasn't the
duty-free and
the
loose
Phoenix
items
announcement
clothing.
not come on?
If you are seated in an emergency exit row or a front row
Oh,
bulkhead,
that's not a good sign.
all of your items must be placed into an overhead locker. Once you have safely stowed your cabin bag, please take your seat. To help us ensure an on-time departure, we would kindly ask that you keep the aisle clear, enabling all remaining customers to board. Your seatbelt can now be fastened ready for departure. This is a no-smoking service. Thank you for observing this policy.
60, 70 left to go. We'll see what happens. Today's date? Oh, the 15th of August. Where's this year gone? Trying to break something on that. Oh. Well, I'll put the APU on, wouldn't it? Must not be going anywhere. So we got lots of passengers to get on. Oh. Oh, yeah, a pilot's life, eh? They're all working. A good thing. Not that it helps me steering down the runway, but hey ho. The appeals available. Get the fuel pumps on. Put the bleed on. Let's have a good flight. 30 left to go. This used to be called the red-eye flight. So I'm recording this 6 in the morning. I don't sleep much these days. So why hasn't the BA announcement came on?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our flight. Please place your large bags into the overhead lockers, wheels
Strange is
first,
that?
and keep your small items under the seat in front of you. These include laptops, handbags, duty-free and loose items of clothing. If you are seated in an emergency exit row or a front row bulk locker, once you have safely stowed your cabin bag, please take your seat. To help us ensure an on-time departure, we would kindly ask that you keep the aisle clear, enabling all
12 to
remaining
go.
passengers to board. Your seatbelt can now be fastened ready for departure. This is a no-smoking service. Thank you for observing this policy.
So this is, that's all the peeps on board.
Cabin crew, boarding complete.
Send that to the Mark II. Synchronize that, calculate that. Send that to the Mark II. Right, let's get the beacon light on. Let them know we're ready if we can push back. Oh, there he is.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Oh, that's a woman. I thought we looked like a bloke. rid of this pretty message. It's just a load sheet. Need to accept.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Good, 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 good. I need a coffee.
Locking gear.
Oh, excuse me. Yep, I definitely need a coffee. To wake me up. East on the apron, please.
Release parking brakes, please.
Brakes released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Cabin crew, doors to automatic and cross-check, please.
So engine 2 is going to start firing up.
Once again, welcome on board, everyone. All customers have now boarded, and we're about to brief you on the safety procedures of this Airbus A320. We ask that you remove your personal headphones until the end of the briefing. Portable electronic devices may be used during the flight, as long as they are in flight safe mode. You may use handheld devices, such as mobile phones, tablets, and e-readers during takeoff and landing. You may also use personal headphones at these times. Larger items, including laptops, must be switched off now and
And the
stowed
plane
safely.
taking off.
As a reminder, smoking is not permitted at any time whilst We will now demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft. Your attention is essential, as these may differ.
Fire an engine 1 up.
Before. Please study the safety card in your seat area, as this includes important safety information specific to this aircraft type, such as brace position and the location and operation of the doors. In the event of an emergency, low-level lighting...
Please set parking brakes.
Brake set.
Unlocking gear.
...and are being pointed out to you now. Please take a moment to locate your nearest exit, bearing in mind this may be behind you. Opening the doors automatically inflates the evacuation slides. High-heeled shoes must be taken off, as they may tear the slide. Please ensure that your seatbelt is fastened. It must be worn whenever the seatbelt signs are on, and it is fastened and adjusted like this, and opened like this. For your comfort and safety, we recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened and visible at all times during the flight.
I can't see them.
Air supply fails, oxygen...
Not very bright, these lights, are they?
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
I suppose it's sort
Left
of
is clear.
daylight.
Right is clear.
Oxygen mask. Stay in your seat and pull the oxygen mask towards you.
That's both engines on, so we turn off the APU.
And breathe normally, adjusting the band to secure it.
Ground spoilers,
Not in
take off. Let your brakes take off.
streamer to release your mask. Do make sure your own mask is fitted before helping.
And there she is waving us goodbye.
Your life jacket is underneath or beside your seat. If required, remove the jacket from its container and pull it over your
Alright,
head.
love. Thank you.
Pass the tapes around your waist.
Get
Tie
taxi
them
lights
securely in
on.
a double bow at the side.
Hit the chrono button.
To inflate, pull the red
And
show.
off we go.
The air can be topped up by using this mouthpiece. There is a whistle and a light for attracting attention.
There we go.
Do not inflate your life jacket until you are outside the
What can
aircraft.
possibly go wrong now?
Any personal devices with flight safe mode should have this feature enabled now. Handheld devices must be held securely or placed into a pocket. Larger devices, including laptops, must be switched off and stowed in your luggage for takeoff and landing. Take care your device does not get lost within your seat. If it does, please do
Brake check.
and let one of
Okay.
your cabin crew know. Devices must be switched off and disconnected from any seat power sockets when not being used in flight. Please ensure your hand baggage does not block the aisles or exits. It must be put under the seat in front of you or in an overhead locker. Do place items into the locker carefully, as they may fall out and injure someone. In the event of an evacuation, you must move quickly to the closest
Flaps
usable
to
exit,
2.
taking nothing with you. Please now ensure that your seat is in the upright and takeoff position, with the armrest down, and your tray table is folded away. Window blinds must now be in the open position in preparation for takeoff. Smoking, including e-cigarettes, vaping, and the use of other smoking devices, is not permitted at any time whilst on board. This includes the toilets, which are fitted with smoke detectors. If you have any questions, please ask a member of your cabin crew. Thank you very much for your attention.
See, that's the British Airways voice kicking in. So why has that started late?
We'll be dimming the cabin lighting for takeoff. This is normal procedure for flights in the hours of darkness. If you require any additional lighting, please use the button in the panel above your head. Cabin crew seats for takeoff.
All green. That's what I like to see. Itchy freaking leg. Yeah, when I was recording this yesterday, I was coming down the taxiway. It just veered off to the right. The plane just wouldn't turn, so I couldn't get it back on the bloody taxiway, which was really strange. I was on a right nightmare with it yesterday. There's the fire station. You know, like somebody for always picked runway 25. It's a freaking nightmare. Get a shortcut. Stop just here. No, I suppose stop it further up, but let's get some lights on. And we are good to go. Not anything coming at the land. lined up. That'll do. Right, let's spool the engines up on me pedals. This isn't going to go well. I'm terrible at bloody taking it off. And up we go. That wasn't a bad takeoff for me, actually. Let's gear up. Autopilot on. Adjust the flaps. Throttles to level climb, or thrust climb. Make a left just here. Flaps up. Get that off. Take them off. Just wait till we get to 10,000 now. Did turn the chrono on? Yes, I did. I always forget to turn the chrono clock on. Oops. I'm quite chuffed with that takeoff. Kind of.
Ladies and gentlemen, please keep your seatbelt fastened whilst the seatbelt sign is on. We recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated. Toilets are located at each end of the cabin. Remember that smoking is not permitted at any time. This includes e-cigarettes. In just a few moments, we will commence our in-flight service, offering you the chance to choose from our fresh selection available today. Full details can be found in your in-flight brochure. You can also purchase a selection of hot beverages
Curious for arrival.
and snacks from the bar. We accept all
1024.
major credit and debit cards. If we can be of any further assistance, just ask us as we join you in the cabin shortly.
So why did the BA1 kick into the safety announcement and not the so I hit my first constraint of 8,000, and once we get a girly, we'll then zoom up to 27,000. And probably at that point I'll go make myself a cup of coffee. for now. Just check to make sure I have my voice and game sounds on. Which I have. I would have to re-record this again. So that'd be attempt number 5. I mean, tip across the top of the screen all seems to be working. Apart from the time, I don't think that works for anybody, I don't think. Let's climb up 27,000. God. I don't know how pilots get up and do the red-eye flight. Must be knackered. And again, it's their job, so they'd be used to it, I would have thought. Landing lights off. There we go. Bring the speed of the plane up. That's it. Climbing properly now. As you can tell, I'm not one of these flight simmers who goes into all the freaking details and that's what this is for, that's what that's for, because I didn't freaking know them. Because you watch some of these flight sim videos and just go, oh, do this, you do that, you just slow down, explain what that really does. It could be a nightmare. Right, I'm going to make myself a nice cup of coffee, take my medication, so I'll be back hopefully in a bit. Right. Oh. Let's put the destination data in. Was it 1024 for the QNH? Mission height is 200 feet. Ooh, excuse me, winds 28003. 80/03. $17. That's my destination data entered. Ooh. Ooh, the football starts tonight. Premier League kicks off officially, but Newcastle don't play till tomorrow, 12:30. Playing Aston Villa. I've just bought one of their players as well. 39 million. Christ. Cost of footballers these days is just crazy money. Absolute crazy money. Because we've got a striker at Newcastle. I haven't had a rant about this guy called Alexander Isaac. He's on 120,000 a week, and whatever's happened in the past, he was promised this, that and the other, and that pay rise didn't materialise. Chris, I wish I could be paid 120k a week. Jesus, that's like nearly $500,000 a month. Can you not live on $500,000 a month? Fuck's sake, you dick. Bought him, what, 4 years ago? There was a raw talent. No other team in the country went for him. But our manager Eddie Howe, he's got a great talent of developing players, and he's developed that much. He's probably the third best striker in the UK, and yes, he's worth a better deal, but he's threw his toys out the pram, refusing to play for the club. I was thinking, you git, you absolute shit, you. If you can't live on 120k a week, there's something seriously wrong with you. But anyway, the transfer window shuts in 2 weeks. Thank God, I can't wait for it to end. There's 2 weeks to look at. One, yes, would still like him to have him at the club, but he needs to get his head sorted. He needs to. He's freaking agent. Like, this what annoys me the most. He's got an agent. I don't know his name. But from what I understand, Isaac's his only biggest client. All his other clients are like crappy little players that don't make him any money. But because Isaac's a big player now, his agent's like, oh yeah, we'll move to a different club, get a better deal, and I'll make millions off it. What Isaac needs to do is to sack that frickin' agent. Frickin' arsehole. Anyway, there's me rant. So, Two options. One, we keep him, we don't let him go because he's still on a 3-year contract, and we'll sell him next summer. But he has to get his head right, which I'm quite sure Eddie Howe will be able to do. Or two, we'll buy 2 more strikers, but we've failed badly in this transfer window. Strikers we've gone for, they've went to other clubs. Like the Sesko guy, which I rate, he went to the brilliant Man United. They are absolutely shit. We are a better team. They can't offer any European football to the striker. So why has he gone there for a freaking 300 grand a week? And you can't tell me footballers don't play the game because they love it anymore. They play it because they can earn a shitload of money. I don't care what anybody says. They go to where the big money is. No matter how bad that club they're going to is, they'll go there because they know they're going to get paid 250 grand a week, 300 grand a week. What an absolute joke. But hey ho. That's where we are at the minute. So we'll see tomorrow. Where we land. We bought a young defender, 22-year-old, I think he is, or 23, or 24, something like that. I think he's 22 actually. German international. 35 million plus 5 million of add-ons. And another midfielder for 39 million. Brought in Aaron Ramsdale on a loan deal with an option to buy next season. I actually rate Ramsdale. I know a lot of people don't like him, but our current goalkeeper Nick Pope, he hasn't been right since a game he played last season. He came running out of his box. Basically, it was either a handball, I took the player out. Anyway, he got a red card, and he hasn't been right since. So I wouldn't be surprised if Ramsdale becomes the #1 keeper for us. But we'll see what happens. I just hope we get off to a half decent start. First 6 games, if we win 4 of them or 3 of them, that'll be fine. Anyway, anybody who watches this will go, well, we know jack shit about football. Yeah, well, it's up here in the northeast, especially Newcastle. It's our passion, it's our life. And the ground, like St James's Park, and it's on a little bit of a hill, so it's called the Cathedral on the Hill. It's all we live for is football up here. So live and breathe it. So still quite a ways to go yet. So 120 miles to the top descent. Just change all this back down to my usual 20 miles. We'll put the terrain on just to make it look pretty. There we go. So hopefully when the Fenix A320 Neo comes out, we'll have a proper weather radar. That's the only thing. So I prefer the Fenix to the fly-by-wire because it's various reasons. One of them, when you used to go on the fly-by-wire Discord channel and you used to ask questions, say, I can't do this or this doesn't seem to work, and it's just basically got a load of friggin' abuse. It's stop being an idiot, it's you, you're flying, you're not doing it right. Well, explain it to me then. Be nice. Instead of being a friggin' dickhead. So I've actually installed the fly-by-wire stuff. When you're descending the plane, it's just sink like a brick. So plus attitude in that Discord, and the only thing I use from fly-by-wire is the plane injector, the flight injector stuff, because it's free. But I've tried the fly-by-wire A380. Yeah, it's alright, I suppose. Ooh. I've started drinking coffee really early today, actually. I've got one of them Tassimo coffee machines because I love Costa Coffee's latte, and that's the only machine that basically makes it the same as if you go to a Costa coffee shop. So what do I do today? Got some gardening work that should really be done. Do I do that? Or do I do some housework? Oh, decisions. Plan up. 94 miles to top descent, well, nautical miles that is. So I will start to be doing a lot more flights because I want to, since I've paid for all this kit, I'm not buying any more. Well, I don't know if, will a wing bringing out like a mini overhead panel? Don't know. So that's the only bit of kit really I'm missing, but it's not a biggie. Got all my train sync kit now. Got all my driving kit for me. Obviously, I've just reinstalled American Truck Simulator actually, so I might do start a new career with that, and do a few recordings. Because I prefer ATS to ATS, because on the European Truck Simulator, friggin' there's just tool booths everywhere that always go in the wrong friggin' lane. My reverse skills are just not the best in the world. Guarantee you that. 80 miles to the top of descent. It's 16. There we go. So that's the first constraint, is 16,000. The next one after that, I believe, is 7,000. Just going to quickly do something. Under this one. What I've noticed is that the follow me car, where is it? The navigation aids. Save that. That resume. Oh, bit of a wobble. So yeah, because I use JSX Pro, and the navigation car. I don't know if it's broken or it just doesn't seem to work properly now these days. So if I pick a bloody gate, hopefully by turning that taxi thing on, it will tell me which way to go. Because I haven't got a freaking clue when you freaking... That's why I don't use VATSIM. When they say, oh, go to gate 302 via that, this, that and the other. Yeah, the signs are there, but my eyes aren't. So, and when you make a stroke with that, they go, oh, you freaking, you made a mistake, what are you doing? Go do one. Have a day off. There's a top of descent there. Oop, wrong screen, Jack. Just there. So that's a bit of the North Sea. Change that back down. Not long to go now before we descend. 50 miles or so. I wonder where that bloody map went to. So we've got blue skies outside, so Could be another hot one today. It went to about 80 Fahrenheit yesterday, which is still quite warm, very warm for us. So hopefully, according to the weather people, it's going to drop to about 77 today. But I just don't trust the weather people when you read the forecast. I just stick my head out the window and say, yep, that's going to be a hot one. Ooh, excuse me. $42 miles. Start bringing the beastie down. God, I'm sweating now. It's only freaking 7 o'clock in the morning. Jesus Christ. How hot's it going to get today? There's a top descent motor just coming into view. Flying for 44 minutes. Side winds left to right. Well, a little bit with tailwind right to left. Like that. Just back down to 20. There we go. There we go, not long now. So it's the fourth attempt at recording this. Bloody hell. Soon be descending. Just need to press a button. God, I'm burning up. Well, it's warm. Right, let's start bringing her down. So the first constraint is 16,000. Once we get past that, we'll drop it down to 7,000. Once we get past that, it's down to 2,500. Hopefully by then we've picked up the localizer and the glide slow. It's a slope or scope, I can't remember. Excusez-moi. And that's before my breakfast. God, I'm sweating. Jesus. So we've got just under 20 miles to drop 6,000. There's the English coast. out. Bloody. It's starting to warm up now, folks. Getting a bit. It's going to be a very sticky day, I think. It's only coming down to 16,000. Then we'll drop that down to 7. Ow, ow, ow. Surprised I asked us for more drag yet. Get rid of that little bit. A bit of drag, so we'll get down to 250 knots quicker. There we go. Let's get the landing lights on. Taxi light. This is the only bit. I don't know if we can do this bit. Right, I haven't got a big enough desk to freaking put it on anyway. Low 10,000 now. Oh, there we go. Coming up to 7,000 feet. But the drag should get me down to 220 knots. Let's change this to 2,500. There we go. Speed brake off. Approach mode on.
Cabin crew seats for landing.
Means cabin crew seats for crashing. Or drag. Not long to go. Well, absolute perfect. Ooh. Picked up the localizer. Should pick up the sky scope now.
Traffic.
Where? Picked up the glide slope. Good. One flap.
Clear of conflict.
So there's the airport straight in front of us. School flaps too. Gear down in a bit. Gears coming down. Spoilers. Flaps 3. Full flaps. We are all set to go, folks. Let's see if I can screw this up. Agendas are all lined up. Where's the runway? Heathrow Airport. That's decision height, so let's land.
Minimum.
Bit of flare. Not a bad landing if I say so myself. They're just on a go round. Bit of manual braking. We'll come off here. Flaps up. Oh. Calm down.
Warm welcome to our destination. Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened until the seatbelt signs have been switched off. Once it's safe to do so, please do take care when you open the overhead lockers, as items may have moved during the flight and could fall out and cause injury. You may now make and receive calls, as well as using all data services on your handheld electronic
Hot
devices.
chair for a sec.
Please check that you have all of your personal
Get the
belongings
landing
with you
lights
before you leave the
off.
aircraft. If you require any assistance here
That
at our
off.
destination, then please speak to our ground staff colleagues who will be happy to
That
help.
off.
Those customers who have ordered special assistance to leave the aircraft today, please remain seated until the aisle around you is clear and our crew will be on hand to assist you.
That off.
Finally, on behalf of all of us here at British Airways and the One World Alliance, we'd like to thank you for choosing to fly with us today.
Hello, Air
We
Canada.
look forward to seeing you on board again very soon. Once again, thank you and a very good morning to you all.
Go there. No. Right. That really hasn't worked. So what I'll do is walk me there. BAPU on. Switch engines off. Turn the beacon light off so start deboarding.
Deboarding requested.
There we go.
Cabin crew, doors to manual and cross check, please.
Wow, these sounded a bit rough. Switch that off. That can go off. That can go off. This can go off. That can go off. That can go off. That can go off.
Passengers deboarding starting.
Good. And there we go, folks. A bit of a rough landing, but my old pilot friend used to say to me, any landing you walk away from is a good landing. So that come off, that come off, and that's it. So that's from Newcastle to London Heathrow, a successful flight. Thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to hit subscribe and the like button. All helps me channel grow. And we shall see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.